I'm Francesca, a part of Ca' Foscari Short Film Festival, and today we are here with you. That you are Joan Viafara, is correct?
Yes, Joan Viafara. It's
Joan,
correct.
okay, it's
Yes.
better. Joan Viafara, perfect. And you are the director of the short film Fuego Lento, Simmer. And I would like to start, first of all, with you, talking about you, and in particular with about your study and your career. I know that you are a part of Cinema Chile, correct? Yeah.
That is correct. Yes.
And also I would like to talk about this agency. So start from as you like.
Okay, thank you for the invitation and also for being part of the selection of the festival. It's amazing to show the short film there, and I'm happy for that. And yes, I am actually from Colombia. I was born in Colombia, and 9 years ago I moved to Chile, where I started my studies in cinema or film at University of Chile or Universidad de Chile, which is the state university. Uh, it's interesting because in that university, the focus is on social issues. You know, we
Yeah.
learn cinema, thinking on how we can help uh, society in general, or how we can like do our part, like our human part, through cinema. Uh, so yeah, when we go to the finish year of studies, we have
Yeah.
to think a project that will be our final work or thesis. I don't know if that's
Okay.
correct,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
word.
correct.
So Fuego Lento is a result of that
Okay.
work. You know? And actually, Fuego Lento is my first fiction short film as a director. In
Okay.
my career, I was a cinematographer. Uh, Mainly that I did most part as cinematographer, but this is my first time writing and directing a project.
Okay, wow,
So
fantastic.
it's very important to me. It's dear to my heart, and I'm happy with the outcome of the short film. Um, yeah, and I finished my studies 2 years ago, and after that I started working in this agency, which is Cinema Chile,
Yeah.
where it's more a promotion agency of Chilean films outside of Chile. So it's very
Okay.
interesting because you can see the role or the place the Chilean cinema has in the world in general, you know.
Okay.
Uh, and that's interesting because Cinema Chile goes to different markets or film festivals and try to showcase what people here in Chile is doing with their films or their TV shows or short films or documentaries. So you get to learn a lot of the map, you know, like the general picture of what's been
Okay.
doing the Chilean filmmakers, and that's great.
Okay. And for example, Cinema Chile works with what festival? With in Italian, there are some festival, or more in United States of America, or in more in
The,
Europe, or in other country.
I think Europe is the main like place where they go as an agency. They
Okay.
actually go to the bigger ones, you know, like Cannes or
Okay.
Berlin, Venice
Then,
also.
okay.
Uh, and San Sebastian,
Mm-hmm.
but also in the United States, Sundance, or in Latin America like Guadalajara or festivals in Argentina, uh, because this most of these festivals have markets, where
Okay.
they meet producers or decision makers, or like these people that wants to buy films or be part of films.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important because Cinema Chile tries to support the Chilean project since their beginning, the
Okay. So,
development
okay.
process.
Young
So when you
people,
have
for
your
example, try to help young people, young director
exactly, yeah,
to. Okay.
yeah, to finish their films,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that means when you have the script or you're starting to looking for partners to
Okay.
make your film,
In
they
other
help
words,
you.
also in a economic way, also giving an help, giving money if it
Yeah,
possible. Okay.
yeah, it's like a medium,
Mm-hmm.
like a bridge to connect
Okay.
your project with potential partners.
Okay. Okay.
We do, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
but
great. It's great because
I.
I mean, I learned a lot being there. About the
Mhm.
industry in general, how you make, how you meet people, how you present your project, how you
Mhm.
pitch your idea, and those kind of things. My part specifically in the agency is an audiovisual producer,
Okay.
so I have to record videos and edit videos,
Okay.
which later are used as the material for the
Mhm.
films to be uh, promoted. In these
Okay.
festivals, these screenings or markets. So I also have to constantly be practicing my craft
Mhm.
with this video. So it's great. It's fun too.
It's a great job. I think also in this period, in this difficult period where everyone has a problem with this crisis, the work of this agency is very important for young people, for young artists. It's very, very, very important.
Yes,
And
I agree.
okay, so so totally clear. And second question about your short film, about Fuego Lento. And as I said, I watched it yesterday, and I give a interpretation, but probably it's wrong. It's my interpretation, and I think that Fuego Lento is a form of story about a conflict. It's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Interior,
Presentation.
okay. Interior conflict of the protagonist. I try to don't give a spoiler, and in a certain way, you choose this story because it's close to you, or because, as you said before, your thesis is the final of a final period of study, and it's like a way to change a social opinion. Well,
Well, actually, is thank you for the question. Actually, it's the first thing. It's close to me. I mean, it's
okay,
not my personal story,
okay,
but
okay.
it's things that I know that I've seen.
Mhm.
The main motivation to make the film was to portray part of my culture, and my
Mhm.
condition as
Mhm.
an immigrant here in Chile,
Okay, yeah.
and as a black immigrant,
Mhm.
so I started thinking, what will happen if someone like my father or my uncle, which are also immigrants here in Chile,
Okay.
uh, suddenly start having this conflict, moral conflicts, this
Mhm.
conflict about their sexuality or their like system of values, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The family, the traditional values about family, father, daughter, mother. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Okay.
traditional family, and what if something comes and try and force them to like question those traditional values, you know.
Mm-hmm.
uh, so yes, I also feel motivated by uh, like the idea of portraying this character that is having a sexual conflict, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this character is very particular because he's a black immigrant,
Yeah, yeah.
and personally I have seen very few, almost nothing representation of that kind of character, you know.
Okay.
So me being this specific person, you know, a black immigrant in Chile, I also
Mm-hmm.
thought it was interesting to like use my own experience to write
Mm-hmm.
this character
Okay.
and to create this story based on that way of seeing life, you know, that perspective.
Okay.
So when I have the chance, like to when my project was selected in the in the pitching process at the university,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately wanted to create this character and this story that tells this moral conflict of of this person that has to decide what to do,
Okay.
if they want to follow like the regular traditional rules, or they want
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, go with
Yeah.
this desire that's new to him.
Yeah, yeah. What would you like to be, and what do you have to be in other way? So in a way, the traditional family, and in other way, love, the basis of love, and
Yeah.
interesting, very very interesting, and good job.
Thank you.
And another question about the short film. I've noticed that you use neon light. Okay, and
Yes.
in particular the light non-light blue, the light of the color blue and other color. There is a reason, or it's only your aesthetic way of the film?
Yeah, well, actually, when we started looking for references for the film with my friend and partner Camila Toro, which is the cinematographer,
Mhm.
uh, we immediately got this main reference that was Moonlight, the movie Moonlight.
Ah, okay. And in fact, I think it's about that film immediately, and the reference is clear. It's not
Yeah,
clear,
it's
but
like a
there is something that you remember about the film and your short film.
yeah, it's a direct reference, I think, and because I love how the director in that movie used the color to portray the emotion of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I am a very fan of the neon cinema. You know, movies
Yeah.
like the ones of Gaspar Noé, for example.
Okay.
They use the neon colors to give a vibe or a mood in the
Mm-hmm.
images. I think it's very cool and like attractive to the eye. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so we decided to portray this duality, the two things that the character is like trying to decide
Okay.
uh, with colors. So we
Okay.
went with the blue for everything that is related to the desire, to the love,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
to this thing that he wants to do but he's having trouble doing, and the fuchsia or magenta
Yeah.
for what is traditional and family and things that are normally
Okay.
acceptable.
Okay.
So we decide to use these two colors in the scenes where one is more present than the other, so the
Okay.
desire and person and the character that represents the desire is all very blue always, and the family and the other things are always like magenta or fuchsia.
Mhm.
So that's the answer for that use
Okay,
of the
okay.
color.
And interesting also this because color reflect the emotion, reflect the situation, and this create a separation between two different interior between the interior conflict of the protagonist. So very interesting. Very.
It's nice that you know this, because we put a lot of thought on the color use, like how it's gonna. So it's nice that you notice that.
Better. And
Yeah.
another question about your future film, The Night of Jaguar. It's possible to have some anticipation, or it's only a secret about it's everything a secret about this this film.
Well, yeah, I've been working on that script for 2 years now, I think.
Mhm.
Uh, um, well, I don't want to give away too much, but the
Correct.
things that that we can I can tell or about the film is that is it follows or I keep this idea of portraying the black experience.
Okay.
This lead character of this new film, my first feature film, hopefully, is also a black character that has a little tragedy, let's say like that.
Okay.
Something he wasn't planning happens to him, and he has to deal with this new thing, that shakes his whole world.
Okay.
That's the best way I can put it, I think. But
Okay.
also,
It's
is
enough.
also
It's
a,
enough.
yeah, it's also a black character, and I will love in my personal career to portray it, the black experience of life through
Yeah,
film.
yeah, yeah. It's very important
Yeah,
to try to speak about this situation every day, every moment, because
yeah,
sometimes it's impossible to try to understand how black people live in some conditions. So it's very important the work of cinema, the work of director, artist, everyone can speak about it. This team is a great job, in my opinion.
yeah,
And
totally.
in conclusion, just a question about festival, about short film festival. How do you think? How important do you think are festival like short film festival in this difficult period? Are important to spread the film? Are important to spread the some ideas, some values? How do you think about this short film festival and about this short film festival in this difficult period?
Well, in general, I think the short film festivals are very valuable because it gives the opportunity to new filmmakers, new voices to be showcased, to people to see or watch or listen to what they have to say, to their own personal stories or ways of viewing life. uh, it all starts with short films. We that's the first thing we as filmmakers make. So these spaces or opportunities that the short film festivals give you to show your work are very important. um, so thank you to this festival for that. And also in this difficult time this year, uh, I think we all want some form of, uh, I don't know the word, but it's escapism,
Yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of entertainment, because life is already difficult for all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
So being able to have this platform to be entertained by other lives, other stories, is the greatest thing, because you can uh, also meet new filmmakers, meet new stories, see how other cultures see life, or what they doing in other cultures, movie wise. So I think it's very important, because it's also a format that is easy to watch. It's short film, so you don't have to spend a lot of time in front of the screen, and that's
Yeah.
great. We can do it uh, in a short period of time, and that's fun. It's easy to watch. It's entertaining, and I don't know. It's very important. So I hope that uh, these festivals, this one in particular, and all the short film festivals, keep going for ever. For a long period of time.
Yeah. Cross fingers.
Yeah.
uh, well, I finished my interview. It was quick, but you was very, very, very clear, and nothing other. Good luck for your first film, and
Thank you.
I hope to see you in Venice one time in future. And conclusion, thank you very much for your willingness and nothing other. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for your time and for this interview and for letting me talk about a little bit the short film. It's always a pleasure, and you are very friendly. Thank you for that, and I hope everything goes well with the festival.
Thank you very much.